Hello. We're discussing a topic with the scope and range of documents such as the presidency of John Adams. A vast number of sources spring to mind. This includes both primary and secondary sources, which primary sources are always superior as it's the gold standard of historical research, as it's the original document and it oftentimes it's in the subject's own hand, as in the case of John Adams, where most of the primary documents about him are written correspondence or notes from Adams's own hand. Um, this sets the stage for any number of presentations that could be given with these primary sources, ranging from a expose on John Adams himself to a portion of a conference focusing on the American presidents or founding fathers, and pretty much anything in between. As mentioned earlier, when discussing John Adams, a large number of primary sources become available to the historian as a researcher. He was such a prolific writer and kept a significant written record about several different topics, both ranging from his professional life and even his personal life. We have both correspondence from him and various other diplomats and members of the American government, as well as countless letters from Adams and his wife, making the realm of possibilities almost countless. Um, One of the things about Adams in particular is that his life spanned several different careers. He, as such, there are two primary sources from Adams's own hand, which are very useful in this endeavor. The first is the correspondence of John Adams as President of the United States. It's an incredibly robust and comprehensive listing of several documents that Adams had during his administration, uh, ranging from typical everyday issues, the economy, American life, all the way up to what was going on in Britain and the rest of the world during his administration. Second is when he was a diplomat of America to Holland in 1780. He's writing about several different topics about the American Revolution. He's kind of explaining to the people who he sent these letters to what exactly he wanted to do and what his thoughts were on many of the issues which were affecting the American government. These letters enable the historian or the lecturer or even teacher to have a great command of not only the actual history, but also brings alive the historical subject. In this case, John Adams. It paints him as, in a more human light. You can showcase letters to his wife, to his kids, to his friends, which paint him more as just an everyday human being rather than the second president of the United States or a key diplomat or a member of the Continental Congress. It paints him more as a human being rather than just what he did in his life. So, primary sources are very important in any endeavor, but when focusing on someone like John Adams, the range of options and routes you can take is countless and infinite. These are just two examples of his correspondence, and it definitely would make any historical presentation much more robust. Thank you.